From almost being bankrupt to now being a $400 billion plus company, Tesla is taking the world by storm, one innovation at a time. From a network of self-driving vehicles, underground commute to software that will enable users with the ability to negotiate their own energy cost, here are Tesla's 5 new ingenious projects to drastically change the world. Before we go into the meat of the video, don't forget to subscribe to FutureFile to get hard-to-find information and facts about futuristic technology. Now, to the deal of the day. Number 1. Battery technology. Like most car companies, Tesla's vehicles have always been powered by batteries produced by other companies such as Panasonic in order for them to focus on their main goal: production of high-end quality electric vehicles. However, things are already slated to change since Elon Musk tweeted in September of this year, revealing that Tesla will start producing its own battery in-house. This is due to 2 reasons. One being that the speed at which Tesla is expanding its production is becoming too hard to handle for the battery manufacturers that they seem not to be able to keep up with the pace. According to Panasonic CEO's prediction, if Tesla continues to expand their operations as they are now, then Panasonic batteries will eventually run out. The second and most important reason why Tesla will be producing its own battery is to make it better and cheaper so they can achieve their goals of turning out affordable cars under the $25,000 mark that can compete favorably with ICM cars before the year 2025. Since the high production cost of batteries is the major factor in the high cost of electric vehicles, it only makes sense that finding a way to reduce the cost of batteries while increasing its capacity will go a long way in achieving the goal of producing truly affordable electric vehicles. And now, it seems Tesla is on the verge of doing just that. In September of this year, during their much-anticipated Battery Day event, Tesla made it known to the public their plans to develop tabless batteries. These type of batteries are achieved by removing the tabs between the battery cells, the element responsible for creating a connection between the battery cells and what's been powered, and instead laser patterned the existing foils in the cell to create a kind of spiral that results in a shorter electrical path length of 50 millimeters compared to the existing 250 millimeters existing in current batteries. In turn, the Tesla batteries get an increase in energy capacity by 5 times, become 6 times more powerful, which means cars will be able to go 400 miles or more between charges, and last as long as 1 million miles, become cheaper and faster to produce. Another way Tesla is looking to bring the cost down is using lithium iron instead of the popular lithium ion in battery cells. The reason being that lithium iron doesn't rely on cobalt, a rare and expensive element used in lithium ion batteries, which drives the cost of the batteries up. It's paramount if Tesla is ever going to achieve its goal of bringing down the cost of batteries to under $100 by 2023 and $60 kilowatt hours by 2030 from the 150 kilowatt hours it is now, and as a result helping cut the cost of electric vehicles. Considering that the cost of 1 kilowatt hour of electric car battery is at more than $1,000 in just 2010, it looks very achievable. Number 2. Affordable cars. Tesla's electric cars are expensive compared to ICM cars of the same standard. Yes, that's true. However, what people fail to understand is that a few years ago, before Tesla was founded, it was almost impossible to build a quality electric sports car with a 6-figure price tag. With the way things are going now and the kind of breakthrough Tesla is making in the area of battery technology, it's only going to get even cheaper in the coming years. According to Elon Musk, we're confident that long-term we can design and manufacture a compelling $25,000 electric vehicle, probably about 3 years from now. However, some people think that the 3-year timeline should be taken lightly. That's partly due to Elon Musk's history of not sticking to deadlines. Nevertheless, we believe it's achievable. However, that depends greatly on how fast they can work to bring the cost of batteries down, as we've stated previously. Another factor that may help Tesla achieve this milestone is the fact that, in contrast to other car companies, they manufacture most of their parts, and they can look for ways to cut down on cost and improve performance in their supply chain and designs. This has always been our dream from the beginning of the company, Musk said in their Battery Day event that happened in September of this year. It was always our goal to try and make an affordable electric car, and the rate of improvement of the affordability of cars is just not fast enough, he added. Surely, having an affordable electric car that can compete with present combustible engine cars will be a very great step towards a cleaner world. It will also help them in bringing Tesla's next ingenious project we'll be talking about to life. Number 3. Robo-Taxi Network. None of Tesla's ambitions is nothing new, and the robo-taxi network is no different, as Elon Musk has been recorded giving a hint since 2016 about having a Tesla network where electric car owners can place their vehicles on their ride-hailing app. Robotaxi will have a business model, just like Uber and Airbnb, where owners can add their fully equipped cars on Tesla's ride-hailing app, and Tesla will earn 25 to 30% commission on every ride. Elon Musk's initial goal is to make this available before the end of 2020, but, well, that's unlikely to happen, and the CEO himself has softened the tone of that audacious goal. "Punctuality is not my strong suit, but I always come through in the end," he said on a conference call. However, he strongly believes that goal is going to be achieved soon. He also said, "I feel very confident predicting that there will be autonomous robotaxis from Tesla next year. Not in all jurisdictions because we won't have regulatory approval everywhere." And another indication of its possibility is that all new Tesla vehicles are being produced with its full self-driving computer chip installed in it, which includes sensors such as forward-facing radars and cameras. All that remains to kick it into action is the software with complete features, and there's already plans in place for rolling out as well. Here's Tesla's 3-step plan to making the robotaxis a reality. Firstly, they have to turn the semi-autonomous autopilot system that's already functional in their cars into a fully autonomous and feature-complete version that can drive itself from point A to B with 0% human intervention. Next is to roll out the feature-complete software version for the robotaxi service, and according to Elon Musk, it's their goal to make this happen mid-2021. And the final step will be to remove the human driver completely. And this is the big one, as they will have to deal with different kinds of regulations and approvals from different localities. However, Tesla is still hopeful that some major progress can be made before 2021 ends. Some of the other problems Tesla will have to deal with is insurance in case of an accident while self-driving. Who pays? Safety and security, leaving a stranger with your car? Hacking? How will the fully autonomous vehicle recharge? Those are some of the big questions Elon Musk and Tesla will still have to answer, and surely they're already doing justice to some of them. Number 4. Tesla Van. If the self-driving robotaxi plan is not impressive enough, you might be able to fill the rest of the gap with the knowledge that Tesla is also planning on making vans that are to transport passengers within the greater Los Angeles area through an underground tunnel. Tesla is going to be working with the Boring Company, which is another of Elon Musk's business ventures, with the sole mission of creating high-speed transportation tunnels. Plans on that are already in place, as there are reports that the Boring Company has already submitted a proposal to the San Bernardino County Transportation Agency regarding a high-speed tunnel, while Kurt Hagman, the San Bernardino County Supervisor, is also reported telling Mercury News that the Boring Company is working with Tesla to develop an electric van that can carry up to 12 passengers with their luggage for the high-speed tunnel project. The main purpose of the Loop project is to link Rancho Cucamonga with Ontario International Airport in Los Angeles. Well, what's not clear yet is whether the use of the tunnel transportation will be exclusive to the Boring Company or other manufacturers' vans that will be able to take advantage of the infrastructure as we wait for the project to be delivered within the next 4 years. Number 5. Tesla's Autobidder. We've always had an idea that all of Tesla's rapid advancement in the battery tech and clean energy field is going to lead to something much bigger. Well, all the guesswork have been put to rest as they unveiled their plans of becoming a massive electric utility distribution company with the release of the Autobidder software platform. According to the company's website, Autobidder provides independent power producers, utilities, and capital partners the ability to autonomously monetize battery assets. Autobidder is a real-time trading and control platform that provides value-based asset management and portfolio optimization, enabling owners and operators to configure operational strategies that maximize revenue according to their business objectives and risk preferences. However, this is not going to be exclusive to Tesla's product, as other renewable energy products will be welcomed on the platform. This is a way to create a much-needed competition between energy companies, so the price of energy can go down and users can save big on power as a result. It's a win-win for the planet and the consumers. The AutoBidder software is believed to be an improved version of the already existing Tesla's grid controller, which is used to power the whole of Samoa in 2018, and it's already being used as the Hornsdale Power Reserve in Australia and may well be deployed in the UK soon. AutoBidder is going to be a game-changer for energy departments in the residential and commercial level, and as the demand for renewable energy skyrockets in the coming years, surely the demand for AutoBidder will also go high. And on par with Elon Musk's prediction, Tesla's energy sector may well be on its way to become bigger than the company's automotive sector. Which of these projects do you think make the most impact in the world? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like this video, you may also enjoy our full playlist on Elon Musk.